Venice thought it had seen it all: the gondolas, the celebrities, the flashing cameras. But nothing prepared the city for the moment Kim Kardashian touched down. With every step she took, the atmosphere shifted, paparazzi swarmed, and heads turned. This wasn't just an arrival. It was an entrance only Kim could pull off. Kim landed at Venice Marco Polo Airport like she owned the runway. Kim looked less like a traveler and more like a superstar stepping out of a private film premiere, dressed head to toe in a sleek black halter gown, sharp heels, and oversized sunglasses. Security flanked her from every side, but even they couldn't shield her from the storm of flashing cameras. Every click captured her signature hourglass figure, perfectly posed even in motion. And because Kim never misses a detail, she casually carried a bright pink drink can, turning a simple sip of hydration into a fashion accessory. It was clear from the very first moment. This wasn't just travel, it was theater. But the real show began once Kim stepped outside. Waiting by the canal was a classic Venetian water taxi, gleaming under the Italian sun like a scene straight out of a movie. The driver himself reached out to help her aboard, turning what could have been a simple step into a cinematic moment. Paparazzi leaned over rails, and tourists scrambled for their phones, desperate to catch the shot. Kim, unfazed, moved with the kind of calm grace that makes every entrance feel choreographed. As the boat pulled away, gliding across the water, it wasn't just a ride to the festival. It was a statement. Venice had officially been claimed by Kim Kardashian. Not long after Kim's grand entrance, another familiar face appeared, her daughter, Northwest. Arriving with a friend and a dedicated security guard, North carried herself with the same quiet confidence that had everyone whispering, "She's her mother's daughter." The two have been spotted exploring Italy all week, from strolling through Rome to shopping in Milan, turning the trip into a mother-daughter takeover. And fans online couldn't help but notice how often North is stepping into the spotlight, sparking speculation that Kim may be slowly preparing her for a future in front of the cameras. In Venice, though, the duo's presence wasn't just family time. It felt like the next generation of Kardashian influence was being teased right before our eyes. For many, Kim's Venice appearance triggered déjà vu. Just a few months earlier, she was back in this very city for Jeff Bezos and Lauren Sanchez's extravagant wedding. And even though that event was packed with billionaires, royals of business, and Hollywood elites, somehow Kim still managed to steal the spotlight. Fans flooded social media back then, saying her sleek gown at the wedding outshined nearly every other guest. Now, returning for the Venice Film Festival, it almost feels like a sequel. Only this time, the cameras weren't divided among hundreds of VIPs. The stage was all hers, and that shift had people wondering, was Kim's film festival arrival purely fashion, or part of something much bigger? Every detail of Kim's look in Venice felt intentional. The black halter gown wasn't just elegant, it was powerful, bold, and mysterious, the kind of outfit that says more than words ever could. Kim has long been known for turning fashion into strategy, using her public appearances to fuel her brand, Skims, and to dominate headlines. Some fans online even speculated that this gown could be a preview of new silhouettes she's preparing to launch. Others saw it as a nod to classic Hollywood icons, cementing her image not just as a reality star, but as a global fashion force. Whatever the inspiration, one thing was clear. This was never just an outfit. It was a message. The timing of Kim's Venice appearance raised even more eyebrows. With the film festival buzzing with directors, actors, and producers, some reports suggested her trip wasn't just about turning heads. It could be about making connections. Whispers online claim she might be quietly exploring opportunities in film or high-profile collaborations tied to the festival. Others speculated this was her way of signaling a new era, shifting from reality TV royalty to something far bigger in entertainment. And while none of these rumors have been confirmed, one thing is undeniable. Kim doesn't move without purpose. Every city she visits, every event she attends, is a calculated step in building her empire. Venice may have looked like just another glamorous getaway, but for Kim, it might be the start of something no one saw coming. At the end of the day, Kim Kardashian didn't just show up in Venice, she owned it. What seemed like a simple airport arrival turned into a citywide spectacle, with every move feeding headlines, sparking speculation, and keeping her name exactly where she wants it, everywhere. Whether it's walking into a billionaire's wedding or gliding across Venetian canals, Kim proves she can turn any setting into her personal stage. But the real question lingers. Was this trip just another dazzling appearance, or was it the opening act of her next big empire move? One thing's for sure, with Kim, nothing is ever just for show.